Good morning children. Welcome to MBM classes. Today let us revise for our final exam. So let us start with our first chapter, that is number system. So first question is express 1.32 bar plus 0.3 bar 35 bar as a fraction in the simplest form. So first let us find the P by Q form of 1.32 bar. So let x is equal to 1.32 bar. So this can be written as 1.3222 ... So x is equal to 1. Since 2 is bar over 2 means that 2 is repeated again and again. Since only one digit is repeated, I am going to multiply by 10 on both the sides. So 10x is equal to 10 multiplied by 1.322 ... or 10x is equal to, when it is multiplied by 2, multiplied by 10, the point moves forward. So it becomes 13.222 ... Now let it be equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. So I am going to subtract 2 minus 1. So this is second equation is 10x is equal to 13.222 ... and first equation is x is equal to 1.322 ... So while subtracting, all these same decimal places will get cancelled. So I will be getting 12 minus 3 is 9 and 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1. This is 11.9 and here I am getting 19x. X is equal to 11.9 upon 9, or this can be written as 119 upon 90. Now moving on to the second one, let us take this y is equal to 0.35 bar. This can be written as 0.3535 ... So since two digits are repeated over here, I am going to multiply by 100 on both the sides. So 100y is equal to 100 multiplied by 0.35 bar. This is equal to 100 multiplied by 0.3535 . So when two zeros are there, the point moves two decimal places forward. So it is 35.3535 ... So 100y is equal to, this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. So let us subtract 2 minus 1. 100y is equal to 35.3535 ... and y is equal to 0.3535 . So cancel the same decimal places. So 35 minus 0 will give you 35 and 100 minus y is equal to 99y, or y is equal to 35 upon 99. Now you add both the values of x plus y. So x plus y is equal to 119 upon 90 plus 35 upon 99. So you take LCM and then add. So after taking the LCM, you see it is equal to 1309 plus 350 upon 990. So after adding, simplifying, final answer you are getting it as 553 upon 330. So this is how you find out separately both these repeating rational numbers and convert it into P by Q form, and then finally you add it and find the rational form. Now second question, if x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2, you have to find x plus 1 by x, first one, x minus 1 by x, second one, and x square plus 1 upon x square. So whenever these types of sums are given, So whenever x is given, immediately you find 1 upon x. So x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. So I have to find 1 upon x, which is equal to 1 upon 3 plus 2 root 2. Now I am going to rationalize. Rationalize means multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the opposite sign of the given expression in the denominator. So opposite sign of plus is minus. So I will multiply 3 minus 2 root 2 upon 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 and divided by 3 plus 2 root 2 into 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 upon a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So it is nothing but 3 square minus 2 root 2 whole square. So it is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 upon 3 square is 9 minus 2 square is 4 and root 2 square is 2. So 4 into 2 is equal to 8. So this is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 upon 1. So my 1 upon x is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2. So what is the first thing asked? X plus 1 upon x. So find out x plus 1 upon x is equal to, what is x? 3 plus 2 root 2. And what is 1 upon x? 3 minus 2 root 2. So minus 2 root 2 and plus root 2 root 2 will get cancelled. So 3 plus 3 will be, I will be getting it as 6. Now second one, x minus 1 upon x, which is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. Don't forget to write this 1 upon x in bracket because you are having minus sign over here. So it is 3 minus 2 root 2. Open the bracket, which is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 plus 2 root 2. Here minus 3 and plus 3 will get cancelled. So my answer will be equal to 4 root 2. Now third, we have to find x square plus 1 upon x square. This is nothing but, this can be simplified as a plus b whole square. So what is a square plus b square, which is nothing but a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So this is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 2ab. So you are getting it as a square plus b square. So for finding these, I am going to first find a plus b whole square. So whenever you have a square term, immediately you find a plus b whole square, which is nothing but x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x. So this x and x will get cancelled. So what is x plus 1 upon x? X plus 1 upon x, we saw it as 6. So this is 6 whole square, which is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2. Transposing this 2 to the other side. 6 square is 36. So minus 2 is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square. 34 is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square. Hope you understood how to find x plus 1 upon x, x minus 1 upon x and x square plus 1 upon x square. Whenever you are having a square term, take a plus b whole square and write it as a square plus b square plus 2a and b. X is your a and 1 upon x is your b. Now question number 3. Find two irrational numbers between 5 by 7 and 9 upon 11. So first you have to read the question properly. Find two irrational numbers. So you underline irrational numbers. That means non-repeating and non-terminating numbers. You call it as irrational numbers. For finding this, first I had to find the decimal expansion of 5 by 7. So when I divide 5 by 7, I get as 0.7 14285 bar. And when I divide 9 by 11, I get 0.81 bar. Now, between these two numbers, I have to find an irrational number. Therefore, the three irrational numbers are so first number, since you have 0.71, I can start with that with 0.7207, any number. So this dot is necessary, and here 0.7303 dot 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 and 0.7404 dot dot. Any number you can write it over here. See to that you finish it before 0.8. So these are the three irrational numbers between 5 upon 7 and 9 upon 11. So read the question carefully whether it is rational or irrational. Next question. Multiply 5 root 2 plus 6 root 3 by 4 root 2 minus 3 root 3. So this is a binomial multiplication. So first let me take 5 root 2 multiplied by the second expression 4 root 2 minus 3 root 3 plus 6 root 3 multiplied by 4 root 2 minus 3 root 3. So now you multiply 5 4s are 20. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 20 into 2 minus 5 3s are 15. Root 2 into root 3 is root 6 plus 6 4s are 24. Again root 3 into root 2 is root 6 minus 6 3s are 18 root 3. So this is 6 3s are 18 root 3 into root 3. So 22s are 40 minus 24 minus 15 is 9 root 6 minus 18 into 3 is 54. So 40 minus 54 is 14 minus 9 root 6. So this is your answer. Next, rationalize. So rationalize means removing the root in the denominator. To remove the root, when it is an expression, you have to take the opposite sign of this expression. If it is plus, you have to take minus. Multiply the numerator and denominator by root 5 minus root 2. So when you multiply 1 into root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 minus root 2. And in this type of questions, always in the denominator you have a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So when you observe these type of rationalization sums, always in the denominator you will have a square minus b square. Root 5 is your a and root 2 is your b. So root 5 whole square minus root 2 whole square. So this is equal to root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 square is 5. Root 2 square is 2. So this is equal to root 5 minus root 2 upon 3. So this is your answer. Next, it's the most important question. Find the value of a and b if 5 plus 2 root 3 upon 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to a minus b root 3. Now first let us take the LHS, which is 5 plus 2 root 3 upon 7 plus 4 root 3. First step is to always to rationalize. So we will multiply and divide by 7 minus 4 root 3 upon 7 minus 4 root 3. So numerator is a binomial multiplication. So 5 into 7 is 35. Next 5 into minus 4 is minus 20. Root 3 is also there. Next 2 into 7 is 14. Root 3 is there, 14 root 3. 2 4s are 8 and root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 8 3s are 24. So you have minus 24. So those who don't know to multiply directly, they can use the rough column and then multiply. Upon, in the denominator I said a plus b into a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. So this is equal to 35 minus 24 is 11 and 20 minus 14 is 6. So minus 6 root 3 upon 7 square is 49 and 4 square is 16. 16 3s are 48. So this is equal to 11 minus 6 root 3 upon 1. Now you know that this is given as 11 minus 6 3 is equal to a minus b root 3. So a will be equal to 11 and you compare the coefficients of b also. So minus 6 root 3 is equal to minus b root 3. So root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. So the value of minus b is equal to minus 6 or b is equal to 6. So we have found the value of a and b. A is 11 and b is equal to 6. So next question is simplify root 72 plus root 800 minus root 18. So first you should know how to split this number. I can split 72 and write it as 36 into 2. Similarly 800 can be written as 400 multiplied by 2 and minus 18 can be written as 9 into 2. So what is the square root of 36 is 6 root 2. Square root of 36 is 6. Since this is not having any pair, so I have to keep it inside the root. So 6 root 2 plus square root of 400 is 20 root 2 minus square root of 9 is 3 root 2. So now you can simplify. 20 plus 6 is 26. 26 minus 3 is 23. So my answer is 23 root 2. Next simplify. 4th root of 81 minus 8 into 3rd root of 216 plus 15 into 5th root of 32 plus root of 225. Since this is the 4th root, I try to express this number as a power of 4. So 81 in the rough column, if you are going to do the prime factorization, I can write it as 81 can be written as 3 power 4 and this 4th root can be written as 1 upon 4 minus 8 into, and similarly if you are going to observe this 216, this 216 when you do the prime factorization you can see it will be 6 power 3 and this 3 can be written as, cube root can be written as 1 upon 3 plus 15 multiplied by, since this is a 5th root I can express this 32 as 2 power 5 whole power 1 upon 5 and 225 is the square root of 15. So this is 15. So this 4 and 4 will get cancelled. I'll get 3 minus and again 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 8 6 are 48 plus 15 into this 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So it is 2 plus 15. So it is 3 minus 48 plus 30 plus 15. So when you simplify this, I am getting the answer as, so when you add this 3, 30 and 45, I will be getting 48. So minus 48. So my answer will be equal to 0. So this sum is very easy. So when you observe any root over here, try to express the number given in the root as a, this root given over here, 4th root or 3rd root, whatever it may be, try to express this as the same power so that it will get cancelled and it will be easy for you to simplify. So now moving on to the next question. Prove 4 power a upon 4 power b whole raised to the power of a plus b into 4 power b upon 4 power c whole raised to the power of b plus c into 4 power c upon 4 power a into whole raised to the power of c plus a is equal to 1. So now first take the LHS left hand side, which is 4 power a upon 4 power b into a plus whole power a plus b into 4 power b upon 4 power c whole raised to the power of b plus c into 4 power c into 4 power a whole raised to the power of c plus c. Now if you are going to observe over here, you are having same base, so I can subtract the powers. Since it is a division, I am going to subtract the powers. So this can be written as 4 power a minus b, and already you have one a plus b. Here 4 raised to the power of, subtract the powers, b minus c into b plus c into 4 raised to the power of c minus a into c plus a. Now this is an identity. So which is nothing but a square minus b square minus c square, and here it is c. You observe all the bases are same. So after simplifying, by adding the powers, we get 4a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. So I get and cancelling a square minus a square, b square minus b square, and minus c square plus c square, I'll get 0. So 4 power 0 is equal to 1. So which is equal to the right hand side also, that is equal to 1. Now again you have to simplify 1 upon 3 minus root 8 minus 1 upon root 8 minus root 7 plus 1 upon root 7 minus root 6 minus 1 upon root 6 minus root 5 plus 1 upon root 5 minus root 2. Now you simplify each and every term separately. So first we will take 1 upon 3 minus root 8. So we will rationalize. So we will get 3 plus root 8 upon 3 plus root 8. So which is nothing but 3 plus root 8 upon a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So 9 minus 8, which is nothing but 3 plus root 8 upon 1. Similarly, you simplify all the other terms. Now on simplifying all these terms, I am getting the answer as 3 plus root 8 plus root 7 plus root 6, root 6 plus root 5, and root 5 plus root 2. Now let me see, in the second term you are having minus. So let me write accordingly. 3 plus root 8 minus root 8 plus root 7 plus root 7 plus root 6 minus root 6 plus root 5 plus root 5 plus 2. Now if you are going to observe over here, this is root 8 and minus root 8, and root 7, root 6 and minus root 6. So remaining terms you can, and this is again minus root 5 plus root 5, and this is again minus root 7 plus root 7. So all the terms are getting cancelled, and finally what is left out is 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. So on simplification of this, I get 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So whenever you get these types of questions, you separately rationalize each and every one, and don't forget to put the negative sign in the for the second term of the answer. On simplification, I get 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Last question. If 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 into 3 raised to the power of 2x minus 8 is equal to 225, you have to find the value of x. So now it is given 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 into 3 raised to the power of 2x minus 8. It is equal to 25. 225 it is given in the question. So now I am going to express this 225 in the powers of 5 and 3. So you do the prime factorization. 5, 4 5s are 25, 5s are 25, 5, 9, 3, 3. So this 225 can be written as 5 power 2 into 3 power 2. So this is 5 power x minus 3 into 3 power 2x minus 8. Now since the bases are same over here, I am going to equate the powers. X minus 3 is equal to 2. So x minus 3 is equal to 2, or x is equal to 5. Similarly, here bases of 3 and 3 you are having. So I can equate the powers. 2x minus 8 is equal to 2. 2x is equal to 10, or x is equal to 5. So the value of x is equal to, you are getting it as 5. So these types of sums, whenever you get a number over here, express this number by prime factorization in the basis of 5 and 3. You will get the answer very easily. Hope you understood all these types of questions in chapter 1. Practice these questions nicely.